Man, what's really going on? Ladies and gentlemen, breaking news. More classified documents have been found in the home of Mike Pence. Wow, let's get right to it.
But first, we do get to that breaking news. Right off the bat, we have learned that classified documents have now been found in the home of former Vice President Mike Pence.
Yeesh.
Sources telling us that a lawyer for Pence searched the Indiana home last week and found about a dozen documents marked as classified. This, of course...
Now, is this a ploy, right? Why is this coming out all of a sudden? Like, how many documents are out there? Is this the norm out there for these politicians? I mean, it's crazy what's going on, y'all. You see Biden's having a hell of a week with this scandal, right? Are they trying to take away from that and put the spotlight on others? We'll see. We'll find out soon enough.
Course comes as President Biden faces multiple investigations into his handling of classified documents after his lawyers say they found that material at his Delaware home and his former office here in D.C. Former President Trump also facing a special counsel investigation.
He's innocent.
After the FBI raided his Florida estate and retrieved classified documents that his legal team just refused to hand over. ABC News investigative reporter Catherine Falder's joining me now with more.
They always got to bring up Trump, though, right? Trump ain't the president no more, ladies and gentlemen, right?
Catherine, what do we know about these documents found in Pence's home? Where exactly are they now?
Yeah, so we don't know much about the contents of them other than what we're told by sources, which is there was a small number, about a dozen documents that were found in Pence's Indiana home. Now,
and he turned them in himself, right? So let's go.
Once those documents were found by a lawyer for Pence, they were turned over to the FBI, and they were notified. Investigators were notified about this. So these documents are now undergoing a review by the FBI and the NSD, the National Security Division of the Department of Justice here. But what is clear, at least right now, from our sources, is that when Pence found these documents, they were turned over. When the lawyer found them, the proper channels were notified. But as you were saying there in the intro, it still raises the question about the handling of this, the process inside the administration, how these documents got to where they were. And we're told that Pence is pledging full cooperation. We know.
Yeah, just like Biden, right? Oh, now he's cooperating. Ladies and gentlemen, this is wild. Is this like what they just do in D.C.? Is this regular politics? You know what I'm saying? If it was me and you, what would they do to us, right? Just like the J6er put his feet on the desk, that dude's facing 20 years, okay? So these politicians, they can do whatever they want to do, but God forbid someone like me or you do it. I wonder what we will be, getting as a result of this, so.
No, at least this stage that it's under review. It doesn't seem yet like this full-fledged investigation.
So what prompted the search?
Well, it's because of the news reporting as it related to Trump, but also Biden and these.
Oh, related to Trump. See, they gotta throw Trump in there, right? Yeah, right. Biden's having a horrible week. We got videos on it. It's all over the internet. It's going mainstream at this point, but don't get it twisted, ladies and gentlemen. This is all about Biden. Biden's having a horrible time right now explaining himself. The American people are fed up with him. The polls showing that he's handled this horribly, right? So don't get it twisted. Don't sit here and try to blame Trump. We need to blame Biden.
Documents being found by Biden's lawyers. Pence enlisted a team, his lawyers, that were familiar with classified information to search his home in Indiana. And they did come up with some of these files. Of course, this was after Biden has found those documents in the Penn Biden Center and at his homes as well. Kira,
Biden found them or the FBI raided his house? Come on, y'all. Real quick, though, is Pence busting a move here? Right? Is Pence actually trying to cover for Biden, throw some cover there? Then again, Trump came out and said that Pence is innocent. Trump's still doing for Pence over. Trump is still doing for Pence over here, y'all. So it's pretty interesting. Let's go.
Maybe some other former presidents, former vice presidents, are doing the same thing.
So back in November, ABC's David Muir asked Pence about his handling of classified documents, specifically while interviewing him at his home in Indiana. Let's take a listen.
Let me ask you, as we sit here in your home office in Indiana, did you take any classified documents with you from the White House?
I did not.
Do you see any reason for anyone to take classified documents with them leaving the White House?
Well, there'd be no reason to have classified documents, particularly if...
Look at this dude's body language.
They were in an unprotected area.
Wow.
Well, Now we know this is quite a different story. So, you know, he did have classified material, even while doing that interview right there in his home. So could we see another investigation, another special counsel being assigned and DOJ getting involved?
Look, I think that is an option here. We could see that. Obviously, it's different than what he said in that interview to David Muir. We're told that Pence didn't know that he had these documents, but it still raises all these questions, Kira, about the packing of the boxes, the list of inventory, how they got there without his knowledge, if that holds up. So, look, I think that when these documents are found, as we've seen in the case of Biden, also Trump in a little bit of a different way, but they want these documents to undergo a review, a damage assessment, for example. How did they get there? Did anyone else have access to them? I'm sure that we could see something similar in this investigation. Obviously, we haven't heard from Attorney General Merrick Garland publicly on this yet.
All right, stay tuned. A lot more.
We'll end it there, ladies and gentlemen. It's wild, wild times, you know. What's going to happen? We don't know. Right here, I have actually President Trump's Truth Social post. It basically says, despite the fake news, which is out in full force. Hold on, my bad, wrong one. Mike Pence is an innocent man. He never did anything knowingly dishonest in his life. Leave him alone. So there's Trump coming out on Truth Social defending Mike Pence, ladies and gentlemen. Don't get it twisted, all right? Let's keep our eye on the prize, right? The real criminal here, right, is Biden and, I would say criminals, Biden and his son, okay? So it's getting deep right now, y'all. It's, don't lose focus. Just keep an eye on what matters. And to be honest, all these politicians, let's get them all out if they're crooked and corrupt. But Biden, y'all, he is straight up committing criminal acts. He did this while he wasn't even president. So let's not take our focus off of him. This is probably part of the distraction for them to get us to look this way when the criminal is right there in front of our face. You're an American. You're a patriot. You got grit. Act like it. I'm out.